What's up, you guys? In this video, I'm going to talk about the tools needed for an ATM install. So I'm going to walk it through as if we're doing an actual install. So the first, you're going to put the ATM in there and you're going to mark the holes. So some people use a marker. Other people use some marking device to hammer and just to move the ATM. Once we get the holes marked, you want your rotary hammer drill. I use a Milwaukee one. It's battery operated, so I can switch out the batteries and put it on the impact. I use a 6-inch drill bit and it's ready to go. So once you make the holes, you're going to use a vacuum to get all the dust out. I use these extensions to go inside the holes to get all the dirt out. So once you do that, you have to figure out what type of bolts you're going to use. Some people use the sleeve anchors, which are these ones where you put them inside, you hammer them in, right? And then you drill them down. Another option is concrete anchors, which you have your 3-inch, you have a 6-inch, and you have 8-inch, depending on whether it's inside, outside, wherever it may be, right? And when you use these type of bolts, you want them to be more secure, so you're going to use washers. So you have the small washers, right? And you have these washers by Texas, which they sell. And also they have an X bracket in which you connect all 4 bolts using this X. That's one option you can do. If you use these sleeve anchors, you can either use this type of impact and you just have to switch it out with the deep socket, or you can use an adjustable wrench. It's just always good to have extra tools in your backpack. When you're putting down an ATM, make sure it's next to an outlet that has power. So you may want to buy a tester just to make sure there's actual power right where you're going to be at, especially if it's going to be outside. Sometimes the outlets do not have power. Talking about power, you want a surge protector. That's what I use for every ATM, just to make sure it's protected. And also you might want to have an extension cord just in case it doesn't reach. On the topic of power, I use a magnetic light to put inside the ATM just to magnify it. It's magnetic, so it's really helpful. So these are all the tools I use. Another thing that you don't need, but it's nice to have, is a knee pad. Just when you're down on one knee, when you're drilling down, it's just nice to have comfort with that. So these are my tools that I use. I try to use the same brand because I can put this battery on the rotary hammer drill, the impact, the vacuum, a little portable power station that Milwaukee has. These are the tools I use. If there's something that you use that would be helpful for me, please leave it down in the comment below. If any suggestions or anything that you use, I'll appreciate the insight, your perspective on it. Lastly, you're going to want to move the ATM to the location, and what you use is a dolly. This dolly is for ATMs only, and this one is for enclosures. This one, I believe it can withstand weight up to 1,500 pounds, and these enclosures weigh a lot, so make sure you get yourself a good dolly for your safety. So if you found any value in this video, and if you want to add anything that you want to let me know what helps you in your installs, please let me know. I'm always looking into better gear, better tools, wherever it may be. I appreciate if you can subscribe and hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next video.